Cooking with Maggie.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Well, today's the perfect day to stay in, watch some football, and maybe cook up a storm. I'm making a delicious Hungarian sausage soup, one of my new all-time favorite soup recipes, and I'm going to show you how to make that coming up in the 8 o'clock hour. But right now, I've got a really fun game day munchie for you. My kids love chicken strips. And you know what? The kind you buy frozen in the grocery store are okay, but the ones you make at home are so much better. And I have a fun recipe. Actually, these are pretzel-coated chicken strips, and you bake them in the oven. They're not fried, and they're just delicious. And they're easy, too. And Bob and I like them, too. All right, so the first thing I've done is I started out with about 4 boneless, skinless chicken breasts, and I just, dice them up into chicken fingers or chicken pieces so that, they're a real easy, quick munchie. You can just, eat them with your fingers. That's what game day munchies are all about, right? So I've got 1 stick of butter that I've melted into a shallow dish, and I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of garlic salt to that butter and just stir it around. And then my next shallow dish, pie plate, whatever you have, I've got 2 cups of crushed pretzels. Now this is a great way. You know how you get down to the bottom of the bag of pretzels and potato chips too? Don't throw those out. There's a lot of things that you can do with them. Pretzels actually, they're perfect for this, and they're just really fun. A fun, different coating for these chicken strips. So, you take your pretzels and just get them in a Ziploc bag and use either a rolling pin or a heavy-duty frying pan or a meat mallet and just crush them right up. And then I've got them right there in that dish. So let's start coating these guys. You also want to make sure and spray your baking sheet or even line it with foil, and that'll make cleanup a breeze. So you can be watching the game and you won't miss any of it while you're inside doing dishes. All right, so I start with my sliced up chicken, and I just basically roll it in the butter, roll it in the pretzels, coat it real well, and get them on a cookie sheet. My oven is, by the way, is preheated to 375 degrees, and these are a real quick bake. So you could bread them up all ahead of time and have them in your refrigerator and then bake them off right when you're hungry during halftime. So you get the idea. Just roll them in the pretzels. And I have to thank my husband Bob for getting me here today. He's a really good snow driver. I think I would have gotten stuck like Doug. All right, so you get the idea. Roll them in the pretzels, get them on a cookie sheet. They're a real quick bake. You bake for about 10 minutes and then turn them over and bake for another 10 minutes. Just depends on how big your chicken strips are, and you want them nice and crispy and crunchy and wonderful. And by the way, if you do want to venture out today, I'm going to be at the Festival Foods East in Green Bay, selling and signing my cookbook from 10 until noon. And the festival folks wanted to let you know that all of the stores actually are selling my book. So there you go. Let me show you what these look like when they come out, and they are just yummy. They get nice and golden. And let me tell you, you want to make plenty of these, maybe double or triple the recipe, because these get gobbled right up. And I like to serve these, I always say you can't do it all. So, pick up a veggie and dip tray or a fruit and dip tray or some Christmas cookies, and then serve these with that, and then maybe some ranch. My kids like ranch, or honey mustard goes great with these pretzels. So there you go. It's my homemade pretzel-coated chicken strips. They're just delicious. Recipe's on our website. You can also pick it up at any Festival Foods. Angela and Doug will be right back with the latest on the weather, so stay with us.